Welcome to Cowboy Jojo's adventures.
Including Peter.
Maybe we should change our name. What do you reckon, Peter? Do we need a new name or do we stick to Cowboy Jojo's adventures?
Look, there's so many significant royalties in Cowboy Jojo Adventures. I mean, you know, let's not get carried away.
He's becoming the star more and more as we continue.
I would just say the odd cameo, but that would be fine.
Alright, well, since we are celebrating our 1000k subscribers, I thought I would ask some of our subscribers what they think about our channel. With these shout outs to some of our subscribers and some questions and answers. Let's see what our subscribers have to say about our channel.
I reckon they can hear, and I reckon that Ruby is the star. We are just the accessories.
I'd like to congratulate one of my subscribers, viewer, and commenter, frequent commenter, and his name is Joseph. He has a YouTube channel in Australia. Now, Australia, that's one continent that there's a 0.0001% chance that I'll ever visit. And his channel name is Cowboy Jojo's Adventures. And he usually does a walkabout in old villages and towns, and he does the historical walkabout. I guess that's the way they refer to the walkabout in these towns, and he shows you the architecture in old buildings back in the I think some of them back in the 1700s, but 1800s for sure, and he gives a little history behind them. But anyway, he has reached 1,000 subscribers, and that's why I want to congratulate him. That's a milestone in a YouTuber's life, is reaching 1,000 subscribers, and I'm sure his channel's going to grow. Now his partner and mate, Peter Salar, I think that's how he pronounces it, in the Old Relic. If he hiked in this country, that would be Peter's trail name, the Old Relic. Joseph has already got Jojo, so that would be the two trail names for those guys. I'm sure many more subscribers will come to his channel. It's interesting, I do backpacking gear reviews and stuff, but Jojo does the walkabouts. And there is one question I wanted to ask Jojo and Peter, and when are they going to get out? When are you guys going to get out there and do an overnighter in the outback? And I guess this is where I'm going to say good day, mate. I think that's how they say goodbye. Good day, mate. I've watched Crocodile Dundee, so I know. And of course, then give you a salute. Well, like this, or this hand, one or the other. Oh goodness, I'm hungry now, Jojo. So I'm gonna go ahead and slip a shrimp on the Barbie. Okay, congratulations again, and hope for super success for you and Peter, and pet Ruby for me. Thank you.
G'day, Senior.
G'day, Senior.
That's not much enthusiasm from you.
Well, have I got something to talk to Senior
Well,
about?
before we go on, firstly, I'd like to thank Senior for the lovely stickers that he sent me in the mail that I haven't had a chance to say thank you for, but much appreciated, Senior. And secondly, the answer to your question is yes, we are planning to do an overnight walk at Wilson's Promontory National Park. It's a 4-day hike, but the main highlight of the trip will be staying at the lighthouse. So stay tuned for that one, and that will become one of our future adventures in the new year when we come out of our restrictions.
And the reason why the lighthouse is so special is because it is located at a very, very isolated point on the Prom, on the most southern tip of mainland Australia.
That's right, mainland Australia, because there's Tasmania, but that's not part of Australia, that's another island.
Sorry, it is part of Australia, Joe. Don't say that about the Tasmanians. We like the Tasmanians and they're part of Australia.
Oh, but they're overseas. Well, one of the things I like about Senior is that he's someone to aspire to that I wish to be like him when I get to my 80s and be able to still do some hiking or trekking of some description.
But Senior, I would like to be like me when I'm in my 80s as well. I would just like to get to my 80s. Now, I've got to raise with you a little point of difference because Senior has referred to me as the old relic. And I'm next to this old relic. Feeling a bit old and neglected. God, I can relate to that at the moment. Well, the definition of relic is a person or thing that has survived from an earlier time but is now outmoded. So Senior actually feels that I am outmoded and he calls me old as well. Well, all my active followers and viewers, thumbs up or down for old relic.
Cowboy Jojo's Adventures. Congratulations on 1,000 plus subscribers. Very well deserved, my friend. I am Toby, the Kilted Adventurer. I'm also a YouTube creator, so check out my channel when you get a chance. You'll see a lot of this type of stuff, and I wear a kilt. But back to Jojo. I am so proud of you. Your channel is great. One thing that I really like about your content, not only is it entertaining, but you do your homework, so it's also very educational, and I always learn something. I know how much work you put into it. It's very evident. The one question I would like to ask you, Joseph, is if you could go back and talk to the 25-year-old version of yourself, what advice would you give? Again, congratulations, brother. Well deserved. Here's to another 1,000.
Are you asking me that question, Jojo?
No, Toby asked us a wonderful question.
Toby, it is a really good question. And so when I hear a question like that, it sort of begs the question of whether or not there are any regrets that as a 25-year-old would I have done anything or something differently. And I have no regrets in terms of how life has unfolded for the next 35 years because, you know, really if you could do something, you would do something. Reflecting on it further, it's probably as a 25-year-old to have more confidence. And people probably said I was confident back then, but you know, there would be things that you might steer away from that you could actually face up to. Yeah.
I think the word that comes to me would have to be courage. I feel that I should have been more courageous in the decisions that I made at the time. But anyway, there's no regrets and I've moved on from that and I wish I had the wisdom that I have today back then.
Oh, and I have in a decade's time I've got the wisdom then.
Hi Jojo, just wanting to touch base with you today to congratulate you and wish you a tumultuous happy 1,000 subscribers. Sorry I can't be with you right now because it is locked down here in Melbourne, Australia, but nonetheless I want to wish you all the best with many more videos to come, with many more subscribers under your belt. We've come a long way. Possibly it's been now 2 or 3 years since you got really serious about your videos. From the days of the Skipping Girl, and Joe will tell you all about the Skipping Girl video. From that day onward, it's been gung-ho. We've done a few collaborations together. Unfortunately, due to the pandemic, we haven't been able to touch base and do some more, but I am looking forward to doing more videos with you. Possibly more in my realm of keto cooking and keto recipes. You have been my taster for a lot of the recipes that I bake up or cook up, and let's hope that you'll be there testing and tasting more of my recipes down the line. For those who don't know me, there's a lot of people that are subscribed to Joe's channel that are also subscribed to me, but for those of you that aren't, please feel free to come along to my keto channel under my name, Nellie ZOUPANI, where I will show you a healthier, better way of eating in terms of carb-free, sugar-free, almost crossing over to paleo, definitely gluten-free, to a way that can reduce your weight, also make you fitter, healthier and better in your everyday life. So once again, Joe, I wish you well. Sorry I can't be there with you. Congratulations on 1,000, and here's 10,000 to go. And my last question to you is, if you could go back and time travel, where would you go and why? See you soon, kiddo. See you on the flip side. Bye for now.
Okay, responding to Nellie's question. But firstly, the skipping girl was actually my first video that I actually put on YouTube, and that was about 6 years ago. No apparent reason, I just threw it out there. And I've only been active with YouTube for the last 2 years.
Well, Jojo, the skipping girl, it probably is not accidental. I mean, the skipping girl is iconic. So it wasn't ironic that we just put the skipping girl. She's also a local identity. She's probably located within a couple kilometres of where we live.
That's right.
And we all have childhood memories of the skipping girl. They actually used to have another little neon sign near the skipping girl, and that was the copper tone girl, where the little doggy would pull down the knickers of the little girl. Is that politically correct to say these days?
Ah, that wasn't a neon sign, that was a billboard.
Correct. Okay. But anyway, so it is a very classic image within Melbourne.
Anyway, Nellie's question to us was, if we went back in time, where would we go
And why?
and why?
Jojo, over to you.
So, it's a very hard question because I think personally I'd love to go back to the 1850s. I love the era, I love the gold rush, I love the costumes, I love the rawness of starting in a new country, people trying to get their wealth or their grounding.
However, I would like to temporarily go back to the 1840s. Ireland. Picture this. 1842, my great-great-grandparents on my mother's side came out from Ireland, not together, separately around the same time. And so I'd be very interested to understand what the life was like over there. I mean, I know it was early potato famine times, but just to also trace the family tree, because it seems like that's where we can't go much back further from. But anyway, it would be, yeah, and my brother's done a lot of work on our family tree, and it would be good to add some extra branches to it.
Hey Joseph, Zoom from the Adventures of Zoom and Betty here. Just want to say congratulations on hitting 1,000 subscribers for your channel. It's a huge, huge goal of everybody's when they're in YouTube land, and it's a real amazing achievement. As you know, our channel, The Adventures of Zoom and Betty, travels all around Victoria, somewhat similar to yourselves, and we've always found a great inspiration from everything you guys do to give us that little bit of pep to get out there and adventure on our own. Sometimes when we've felt like there's not as much inspiration around, we feel like we can pop on your channel and get that inspo back in our lives to go on great, fantastic adventures. So thank you very much for that. We very much appreciate it. Just before I run away, I just wanted to ask one question before I leave, and that is, what was it that made you guys started making videos of your own? Hope to hear from you soon. See you guys.
Okay, on to Zoom and Betty's question. But firstly, I'd like to thank the girls. I entered a competition recently and won Top Walks in Victoria. Thank you, ladies, and I will definitely put this to good use when we all come out of the lockdown. So the answer to your question, what made me choose to make my first videos? Well, I've always enjoyed my photography, and I did start doing some videos prior to YouTube, but never thought that I would take it to that extra level until we actually went to Ireland. And then I decided that how do I share our vacation to all my people or family and friends who are asking about our trip? And it came to mind to actually put it on YouTube. So, but a little bit more about that story later on.
So really, it's a natural extension of Jojo. When I met him 26 years ago, he had lots of photo albums, and then he took it to a thing called Creative Memories, where you actually start doing paper cutouts and presenting your photos very differently. Then it just migrated to more film and movie, and then it just morphed into YouTube.
Correct.
Hey, it's Antonio and Bernadette Pulvirenti. Congratulations, Cowboy Jojo Adventures. Joseph and Peter, you've done a really good job, done a lot of hard work, and you guys really deserve it. On the flip side, for our channel, we travel around Australia and we showcase some of the beautiful spots around Australia. From beautiful beaches to iconic landscapes and everything in between.
Peter, we really enjoy watching your YouTube channel because one, you always got lots of interesting facts, history, and we love the architecture that you showcase in your videos. Two, must admit, gives us a bit of a heads up for Tony and I to know what to expect when we see these places. And three, Peter, you always make us laugh with your one-liners. Okay? Anyway, well done guys, congratulations again. And Joe, a question for you, okay, is what inspired you to start your YouTube channel?
Well, what inspired me to start my YouTube channel? It also goes back to having posted my video of Ireland, of when Peter and I came back from overseas, and we decided that it was the best way to show people. I never thought of taking it to the level of doing continuous vlogging and videos for YouTube, and it was actually Nelly ZOUPANI who actually inspired and encouraged me to actually do more videos. She would say, how many videos have you got? And I'd say, oh, I've got quite a few. She goes, post them, post them, post them. So that's where it all commenced, and it just evolved from that first video.
Well, hello, Steve here with Pax-A-Lot channel. Just came up here, found a high point on top of this parking structure so I can get a good view of the mountains around. Mount Timpanogos there, and Wasatch Front, Provo Peak. Anyway, just wanted to take a moment to congratulate Cowboy Jojo's Adventures channel. I just want to congratulate Joseph and Peter for their accomplishment of exceeding 1,000 subscribers. Way to go, good job, woohoo! Anyway, excited for that. Just wanted to take a minute to tell you why I watch their channel and why I subscribe to their channels. They have a lot of heritage walks that they go on that are super interesting for me. They show a lot of historical buildings and tell a little bit about the area, and it's awesome to learn about that. Historical buildings like that one, and like this historical county building here, pretty awesome. And then even over there you have historical Center Street, old buildings there. Also, I like to see their adventures when they go on their little hiking trails and stuff. I like to see the area that they live in, and it interests me to see places all over the world, and including theirs. Just want to tell a little bit about my channel. I do a similar thing, but it's mostly hiking, backpacking, and fishing. I'm based out of Utah, United States, and we travel the trails around here and highlight our adventures as well. feel free to come along our adventures with us and check out the scenery we have to offer. Lastly, I want to leave a question for Joseph and Peter. Just wanted to know what your favorite area is to explore near where you live. And if you haven't done a video of that recently, it'd be awesome to have you highlight that area. Anyway, again, congratulations to Joseph and Peter for their accomplishment. It's really awesome. Have a great day.
Steve, you've got a great channel, and thank you for helping out on this collaboration. We love our hiking, and I suppose one of our closest stomping grounds is the Grampians, which I absolutely love. I will go back there at some stage and probably do some more videos in that area.
Look, you were saying what would be the most likely destination you'd like to return to? Oh, look, I've been reflecting on that one. I think it's the Alexandra Gardens. And look, it's less than 1 kilometre from home, so it's very convenient.
That's right.
Easy to walk to. Ruby's not too pooped from getting there either. But there's also a great coffee shop and a nice creamery not too far from it either. So therefore, it has the thumbs up from me.
What's up, Joseph and Peter?
We're Maria and Nabol, otherwise known as Kimchi and Bees, and we're food and travel bloggers based here in Chicago. And we just wanted to congratulate you.
Yay! Congratulations!
On 1,000 subscribers, that's awesome. You guys deserve more. Your content is stupid. But yeah, how did we find out about these guys?
We were actually looking up videos on Australia, and we saw that you guys were focusing on different towns that we hadn't seen before. So that's how we started watching your content.
Yeah. And we like when you go hiking. That's definitely a lot of motivation for us. I think that's why we decided to go to Colorado too.
Yeah.
Because we saw your videos, like we need to do more of that.
Definitely.
Yeah, so it was fun. And we were also wondering, so how do you guys plan your trips? Do you have a year-long plan, or is it a spur of the moment thing? Let us know.
Like how we do it.
What's up, guys? Maria and Nabol's question was, do we plan our trips? And yes, we do.
No, I don't. Joe just drags me along and I ad-lib.
We do plan our trips. We plan them in advance. We're not very good at doing spontaneous trips because our jobs lock us into our routine, unfortunately.
What, your job?
Well, yours does, being a hospital.
Exactly. Yours doesn't.
So our vacations are generally planned.
Or unplanned when we get there.
Hi, we're the YouTubers Colorado Martini. We have a travel and adventure channel where we do road trips all over the United States. We are very much like Cowboy Jojo's channel, where they take us on wonderful adventures of Australia. Congratulations, guys, for hitting 1K.
Congratulations.
My big question to you is, how did the two of you meet?
Mr. and Mrs. Martini, welcome. And to answer to your question of how we first met, we met through a mutual friend. Peter watched me on a dance floor whilst I was doing a preliminary practice of my Academy Award in ballroom dancing. Returning to my dance teachers or our friend's place, we got chatty and it evolved from there.
Well, coincidentally, I missed out on getting a haircut on the previous Friday, and I found out Joe was a hairdresser. He was sort of a bit easy on the eye as well, and so I booked myself in for an appointment. So Jojo said, call me Tuesday morning. Well, look, I called him Tuesday afternoon because I thought to myself, I'm the client, I can call when I want. And I had a haircut, and I had a haircut on the Thursday following.
That's right, that was your first paid haircut and your last.
Yeah. And
not haircut, that is.
Yeah, and then we had our first date on the following Sunday evening.
And now we've been together for 26 years. With lots more adventures to come in the future.
Okay.
Congratulations, Cowboy Jojo, on your 1,000 subscribers. Thanks for including me in this lineup. Really quite proud to be involved. I've been watching your channel for quite some time now, and I'm a huge fan. As you might have known, I've put you on my top 10 of the hiking channels in Australia. I'm Ralph from GEOTERRICS Outdoors Australia. What we do is outdoor videos
We do hiking, bushwalks, camping, fishing, kayaking, cycling. We do gear reviews and we do tips, and just love the great outdoors and love being in this outdoors community. What I love about Cowboy Jojo's channel is the banter between Joseph and Peter. I love how they bounce between each other. They're almost two opposites, but they come together to produce such a fun, fantastic video style. I love everything you do. I love your destinations. I love the cast of thousands, and I love Ruby. She's a cutie and a great asset to your channel. One question I've got for your future is, what plans have you got now that you've hit the big time? Where do you see the channel going, and can you share some of that with us? Anyway, congratulations again and all the very best.
Ralph's asked me a really interesting question. Where do we see our channel going?
Because we've hit the big time, you know, really. I reckon Academy Award.
I don't know about Academy Awards or medals or television at this stage, but
I reckon.
I don't know. I just like to play it bit by bit.
I haven't discovered us yet.
Maybe never will.
Oh well, they're lost.
But we take it from day to day, and we enjoy our subscribers, we enjoy the support, we enjoy the comments that come, and we look for a future that perhaps I can share more of our travels and adventures with you.
And I'll just tag along with Joe. And Ruby's going to tag along with me. Sorry Ruby, I'll wake you up.
Hi guys, it's Kaylee from the YouTube channel Kaylee HOOVEY. I just want to jump on here and say a very big congratulations to Jojo and Peter on reaching 1,000 subscribers. That is a massive achievement and so well deserved. Your channel, guys, has been absolutely amazing, and during lockdown I have enjoyed watching every single one of your videos. I also love the interaction between our channels when you guys jump on and watch my true crime videos and we get to have little discussions in the comments. I cherish those comments and I cherish your videos every single week. In celebration of your Q&A video, I wanted to know what you guys love to do besides your hiking and vlogging. What do you guys do in your spare time? Obviously, I'd love to see more footage of Miss Ruby. We know she's my absolute favorite little puppy on the internet. I love her to bits. But I hope you guys have a massive celebration and we all get out of lockdown here in Victoria soon. Stay safe, guys. Love your videos and keep soldiering on. Bye, guys.
Hi, Kylie, and thank you for the question. What do we do in our spare time, Peter? Besides vlogging and travels? Well, we do philosophy.
Well, I don't really have a heck of a lot of spare time. Because if it was spare, it would be occupied with something else.
Well, that's what we want to know. What else do we do besides vlogging?
Well, Jojo's right. We do a little bit of philosophy. Well, I work a lot, you know, so there's a lot of work hours, but that's not spare time. That's just occupied time. We spend quite a bit of time with family.
We enjoy entertaining.
Spare time? Well, we enjoy our activities, we enjoy our walks, but we enjoy our gym. I enjoy my gym classes, I enjoy my PT sessions, getting up early in the morning. Hey, we do our Netflix, but that's pretty standard for a lot of people. Hey, I've got a piano over there as well that I'm learning, but you know, I had a bit of a break from it, so I've got to get back to that as well.
Hey, Cowboy Jojo Adventures. Congrats on hitting 1,000 subscribers. We are so happy for you guys.
We are Hannah and Gordon's World Tour. That is our YouTube channel. No prizes for guessing who is Hannah and who is Gordon. We have just been posting travel videos of our time around Europe. We're hoping to slowly make it around the world once the travel restrictions begin to lift.
We love your videos so much because we are Australian ourselves and from Melbourne, so we love watching your videos when we get a little bit homesick.
Our question for you is, when travel restrictions do finally lift, where would you guys like to travel? Maybe the freezing cold but beautiful Ukraine. I know that's just the tree, but still very nice.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye, guys.
This is from a young couple, Gordon and Hannah. This answer is to their question. We had planned to do the Camino a couple of years ago, so unfortunately that got cancelled. But once things open up and we're able to go overseas again, that will be on the cards. We plan to do the 800k St. James Walk probably in 2023.
Oh, Joe, don't put even a date to it at this time. We have cancelled Tasmania so many times and we're just trying to organise that. Castlemaine is only like 150 kilometres away and we've actually cancelled that about 3 times. So, you know, let's just plan it when it gets closer.
I'd like to thank you all for coming along with us on this 1K celebration. Shout outs.
Shout out.
Is that supposed to be funny?
No. You said shout out.
No. And question and answers. So if you like any of the channels that you've seen on this video, please look down into the description box and I'll leave all their links.
Is that
please,
somewhere down there?
Somewhere down there. So please feel free to drop into their channels, have a look at what they've got to offer, and if you like, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, ring that bell, and we will see you on another adventure.
Bye,
for now.